Nan, I can't believe this. They said that the fires are 3 blocks from our house. Where are you already? I'll be there just as soon as I can, Marion. I just have to finish up with this client. Just have to finish up with this client? What client? It's Mr. Yoshi, the engineer I told you about, so it's kind of important. Nan, I don't care about your wife murdering engineer. Our house is going to burn down. I have to evacuate right now. Wait, are you serious? You're evacuating now? Of course I am. I can see the smoke, Nan. Everyone else on the street is leaving. Okay, oh my god, what about the pets? Do you have Millie and Bobby? Yes, I have them. But where do I go? I have no idea. I don't know. I guess I should just follow everyone else who's leaving then. But who knows if they know where they're going? Okay, fine, Nan. Then where should I go? I don't know. Come to my office. Come downtown. But will I be any safer downtown? The whole city can't burn down, Nan. It's a wildfire. Just get in the car and drive down here. Are you sure that you have room in your office for me with Mr. Yoshi in there with you? Yeah, Mr. Yoshi just left. Apparently his son and grandchildren live in our subdivision. I can't believe this, Nan. What about our house? What about all of your stuff? Just grab what you can, sweetheart, and get here as fast as you can. But, honey, all of our memories here. You just have to leave, Marion, now! Oh, okay, fine. Hi, honey. Marion, sweetie, how's it going? Are you still down at the site? The site? Wow. I've never thought of our house as a site. I know, it seems so unreal. Everything. Just gone. It'll be okay. We'll get through this together. We have great insurance, you know that. We can't replace our wedding photos. We have digital copies, Marion. But my clothes, my furniture, our entire lives. I wish I could be there to help you sift through more of it, but I know, you're too busy defending Mr. Yoshi. I'm so glad that defending a wife killer is more important than our entire life burning down, Nan. Oh, come on, Marion. That is not what I meant. I told you that I really wish I could be there. So why aren't you there, huh? Why can't you just tell Yoshi to go find different counsel? You know I can't do that. I need help down here, Nan. I understand that, and I'm saying that I wish I could help you, but tomorrow is the weekend. Oh, so you'll actually come down from your hotel room and help all of us out? Us? Who are we? Everyone on the block is down there helping out, and my parents have come down. Heck, your dad even showed up today. Really? My dad came too? I guess he didn't tell you. No, he never tells me anything. So you'll really help then, this weekend? Of course I'll help. Why do you have such little faith in me? I'm sorry. I'm just upset, okay? Maybe I'm breathing in too much of this stuff. You mean you aren't wearing a mask? No, I am, but there's a lot of it. Look, why don't you just take a break? Go back to the hotel, take a shower, go down to the pool, the hot tub. No, I can't relax, and I don't have time to get in any freaking hot tub, Nan. I'm going through the smoldering wreckage. Well, you don't have to take it out on me. I'm only trying to help you. I guess I just want some help, too. And I'll be there to help all weekend, okay? Okay, Nan. I'm sorry. It's okay.
Hey, Nan. How you doing, girl? You hanging in there?
Oh, hey, Dad. I'm okay, I guess. Just trying to stay busy.
Yeah, well, I can certainly tell. I've sort of been missing you down here at Ground Zero. I suppose both of us have.
You mean Marion? What is she saying to you?
Nothing, hon. We're just working. We are not gossiping about you. You know I'm not all about that.
Yeah, well, I would hope not. I'm doing the best I can, Dad. I have work. I have to make a living. How else do you and her expect me to buy another house?
You have some pretty good insurance, if I remember correctly.
And what does that have to do with anything?
It's got nothing to do with it. All I'm saying is, maybe if you had a little more skin in the game, you'd be down here.
Oh, that is nonsense. I have plenty of skin in the game. That was my house, too.
And you have to work.
That's right.
Defending all those criminals, murderers, and the like.
Haven't you ever heard of innocence until proven guilty, Dad?
Okay, look, dearie. There's a difference between defending some poor kid on the street who got caught with a dime bag and some big-shot engineer who killed his girlfriend.
It wasn't his girlfriend. It was his wife, and he didn't kill her.
Come on, Nan. That alibi won't hold up for a second, you know it. Playing racquetball at the Ash Club, please, give me a break.
Look, I can't talk about this with you. I can't talk about a client, okay?
That's right, you just get paid by them and you cover up their crimes.
What are you talking about?
Since when do you own a gun, Nan?
What are you talking about? I don't own a gun. I've never owned a gun in my life.
Don't you lie to me now. I'm your father.
I'm not lying to you. What are you talking about? Who said that I own a gun?
I'm saying it because I found it, Nan. I found it in the wreckage.
You? What do you mean you found it in the wreckage? You found a gun in the wreckage of our house?
That's right. And don't worry, poor Marion didn't see it and I didn't tell her. I figured the poor girl has been through enough.
Dad, I promise you that is not my gun. Where did you even find it?
I told you, it was in the wreckage.
No, I mean, what room was it in?
It was in the basement, I think.
Now, why would I have a gun in my basement? What good would a gun do me there?
So, if it's not yours, then I guess we should take it to the police then, huh?
The police? Why?
Well, we can't just have some unaccounted for guns out there. Could have been in some crime or something.
Dad, we bought the house 11 years ago. The previous owners had probably just stashed it away and forgot about it.
Oh yeah? Well, can you get a hold of them somehow?
I would have no idea. Is the thing even usable?
Oh no, it's all messed up from the fire.
Okay, so then what's the difference? Just junk it, or keep it, or use it as a decorative piece.
I don't know, Nan.
Look, it's a mystery, okay? What do you want me to say, Dad? But I don't know what to tell you. I don't like guns, I don't own a gun, and I would never want to either, okay?
Alright, well, I guess I believe you.
Well, thanks a lot for believing me, Dad. That really means a lot to me.
So are you coming down to help or not? Yoshi will still be guilty in a few hours.
Fine, I'll be right there.
Detective Columbus, I hate to wake you at this lovely hour, but you're my detective on call, so I'm calling you.
Well, Lieutenant Briggs, it wouldn't be 3 a.m. on my day off if I wasn't getting a call from you, now would it?
I suppose not. But what can I say, Hank? You're the best I've got.
And this is a case that requires the best, I assume?
Well, I don't know about the best, but certainly someone with an eye for detail.
What do you have, Lieutenant?
The fire's down on the West End, Columbus. Something very interesting turned up in one of the wreckage dumpsters.
What do you mean? Like what?
A gun, Detective. A pistol.
A pistol, huh? Well, isn't that interesting?
Yep, burnt to a crisp, so we don't even know what make or model.
What about a serial number? Is there a serial number visible on it?
Partially.
Partially, huh? So not enough for us to go on when it comes to finding out who it belongs to?
Well, that's what I was about to ask you. What do you think?
I think we need to put our boys in ballistics on it.
Way ahead of you on that. It's already in the lab.
Fantastic. That's the first step. So, where was this found again?
The Pine Meadows subdivision.
That one got hit by the fires pretty hard, didn't it?
Yes, it did. People are doing their best to clean it up, but it's still a real mess down there.
These damn fires, Lieutenant. When will they stop terrorizing our community?
I don't know, Columbus. I wish I could just slap the cuffs on it and haul it right to jail, but guess it doesn't work that way, does it?
No, sir, it does not.
So, what do you want to do?
Well, I'll talk to the ballistics lab, see what they say. And in the meantime, I'll talk to everyone in that neighborhood.
You may meet with some resistance. A lot of these people don't want to be answering questions right now.
I'll try to have a gentle touch.
Oh, I forgot. Hank Columbus and a gentle touch go hand in hand.
I'll see you in the office, Lieutenant.
See you, Detective.
Hello, Marion?
Yes?
Hello, Marion. This is Detective Hank Columbus with Ashland PD. How are you today?
Oh, I'm alright, I suppose.
It's alright, you don't have to lie.
Well, I don't know.
Your whole neighborhood was burnt down. It would be understandable if you weren't feeling so good about it.
I guess it has been pretty hard.
Of course it's been hard, I can only imagine. I'm so sorry that all of this is happening to you.
Well, thank you. How can I help you, Detective?
Well, I'm conducting an investigation into a gun that was found in the debris dumpster near your home recently.
A gun? What do you mean?
A pistol was found in the dumpster near your home, and I'm just asking everyone in the neighborhood if they know anything about it.
Oh, well, no.
Considering the direct proximity in which your house is to the dumpster, I was just wondering if maybe you saw or heard anything unusual.
Do you mean before or after the fires?
Yes.
Yes, what?
Yes, I mean both.
Oh, well, I don't remember anything happening from before, but I wouldn't know about after.
And why is that?
Because I haven't been staying here, of course. I've only been working here at the site. I've been staying in a hotel.
Of course, that only makes sense, ma'am. What about your wife?
Oh, my wife. Well, she's at the hotel too. Sometimes.
Sometimes? Why only sometimes?
Nan is a lawyer. She works a lot. All the time, actually.
You mean she even sleeps there at her office?
Well, sometimes, yeah.
Well, that's very devoted.
Yes, well, she's a defense attorney.
Nan...
Michelson.
Oh, yes, Michelson. That name does sound familiar. I've seen it come up in a few cases. None of mine, of course.
That's good, I guess.
So I'm sure you understand why I have to ask everyone about this.
Oh, right, of course I do. Has this gun been involved in a crime or something?
Well, I can't really say, but we're looking into it right now, ma'am.
Oh, well, we aren't gun owners, so I wish I could help you.
Do you know anyone on the street who is?
Well, not really, no.
Not really?
I mean, I assume Bill Jenkins has guns, but I don't have any evidence for that.
Yes, we talked to Mr. Jenkins. All of his weapons have been accounted for.
That's very odd.
Not really. I suppose someone found their gun, or someone else's, and figured they should just throw it away.
I guess that makes sense, yes.
However, there are ways that you can go about that which are much safer than this.
Well, I can only imagine.
Anyway, I'm sure something will come up, and if not, we'll just incinerate it with everything else.
I'm sorry that I couldn't have been more help to you about this.
Oh, it's quite all right, but I may have to ask your wife about it once she's available.
Nan? Oh, sure, absolutely. I can give you her number.
Wait a minute. Is this Nan Michelson who's representing Riku Yoshi?
Yes, she's defending Riku Yoshi.
Oh, wow. That's quite a case.
That's not one of yours, is it?
Oh, no. That's Detective Gunther's beat, thankfully.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you for looking out for us, Detective...
Columbus.
Columbus, right. Thank you.
Oh, Marion, just one more thing.
Yes?
Your father-in-law has been helping you out with the cleanup of the house?
Yes, he's been a big help to us.
Yes, and I hear he's been making some late-night trips to the dumpster as well.
Late-night trips to the dumpster? What do you mean?
Well, one of your neighbors showed me some video of him throwing something in there very late at night.
Oh, that's a little strange. I don't really know what to say about that. I mean, are you sure that it was him?
I guess I'll have to ask him for sure, but it certainly looked like the photo from the Facebook neighborhood group.
That would be very strange. I think you're mistaken, Detective.
I'm sure it's just a coincidence. Why would your father-in-law be throwing a gun in the dumpster in the middle of the night, right?
Right.
Be seeing you, Marion.
Nan, can I talk to you for a second? Oh, hey, Marion. Now's not really a good time. I'm kind of busy. With Mr. Yoshi, I assume? Well, I mean, what can I say? He's my client, Marion. I kind of have to work on his case. Well, there's another case that I need to ask you about. Actually, one that I'm being asked about, and maybe your dad, too. What do you mean? By who? Detective Hank Columbus. Hank Columbus called you? Yes, he did. Apparently he's been talking to everyone in our neighborhood. I don't understand. He's been talking to everyone in our neighborhood about what exactly? Apparently someone put a fire-damaged gun in the debris dumpster the other night. A gun? Really? What kind of a gun? A pistol. That's strange. And Hank Columbus is asking everyone about it? Yes, all of our neighbors, me included. And I'm assuming he's going to want to talk to you as well. But I don't understand. Was the gun used in a crime or something? You tell me, you're the lawyer. Well then, I suppose if there wasn't anything suspicious about it, Columbus wouldn't be investigating it. Yeah, I suppose not. But the really weird thing is, he saw some video of who he said was your dad throwing something in the dumpster that night. My dad? That's right. But how does he know what my dad looks like? Facebook, I guess. Ugh, stupid Facebook. Why would your dad be over at the site in the middle of the night, Nan? And why would he be throwing anything away? I highly doubt that it was my father on that video, Marion. Columbus is probably just trying to scare you. And why would he try to scare me? I have no idea. Who knows what kinds of tactics he's trying to play? I have no reason to think he's trying to play any tactics. Are you telling me the truth? Honestly, I have zero idea what this guy is talking about. Well, maybe he can explain it to you better when you talk to him. And when will that be? I'd leave my phone on if I were you.
Hello, is this David Michelson?
Yes. Yes, it is. Can I ask who this is?
Oh, I'm sorry, this is Detective Hank Columbus, Ashland PD. How are you, sir?
Oh, I guess I could be better.
Really? Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Is there anything I can do for you?
You could tell me what this is all about.
Well, the thing is, Mr. Michelson.
Just call me David. My father was Mr. Michelson, and we didn't like each other very much.
Well, I can relate a little bit to that, but the thing is, David.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, my old man and I, we were like oil and water.
Yeah, it's tough.
My dad was a hunter.
Mine too.
Every season, he'd be packing up the truck, loading it up. It took 3 seasons for him to finally get the message that it wasn't for me.
Yeah, it wasn't for me either.
I just couldn't pull the trigger on such a beautiful, innocent creature like that. But I did it anyway.
You did? You got one?
Oh yeah, one. But that was it for me. I went home and threw up. Wouldn't talk about it. Dad was ashamed of me. It was terrible.
Wow, that's a tough break.
Yeah, well, I've hated guns ever since.
You've hated guns?
Yep.
But what do you mean you've hated guns ever since you're a cop?
Yeah, well, all the more reason. They make my job a lot more difficult.
Sure, I can see that.
That sort of brings me back to why I'm talking to you, David.
Oh?
There's something that I'm investigating here, and, well, I think it may involve you.
Me? What do you mean?
Oh, don't worry, you're not in trouble. I was just wondering if you've been helping out with your daughter and her wife.
Well, yes, I have.
And have you been helping out any time between the hours of 2 and 4 a.m.?
That's a little bit late to be helping anyone out.
Or a little early, but nevertheless.
Well, define helping out.
Oh, I don't know, David. Like throwing away any incriminating evidence in the middle of the night?
Okay, look.
Yes?
You're talking about the gun, right?
Oh, so you know what I'm talking about then.
Yes, I do, of course. But it's not anything bad, I just found it in the wreckage.
You found it in the wreckage. Where?
Over,
I want you to think long and hard before you answer that question, David. Hello, Nan. This is Detective Hank Columbus. How are you?
Hello, Detective Columbo. How are you?
It's Columbus, actually.
So what can I help you with?
I'm assuming that you've spoken with your father and wife?
I know that you've spoken with them.
Okay, great. Well, all I want to do is get to the bottom of where this gun came from.
Right, of course, but don't you think it's probably just a homeowner's?
Well, I'm sure it is, but we need to find out whose it is.
What about the serial number? Could you see it?
Actually, yes.
Oh, really?
It took our ballistics boys a while with the forensics, but they eventually narrowed it down to 50.
50, huh?
Yeah, so you see, it's only a matter of time.
Do you think that the gun was involved in a crime?
It's hard to tell, but considering no one's claimed it yet, it would be a perfect opportunity to ditch one, wouldn't it?
I suppose, if one were so inclined.
And would you be so inclined, Miss Michelson?
Excuse me, Detective, but I don't really appreciate your line of questioning.
The serial numbers show the gun as a custom model Colt, rather rare. In fact, by the latest update, there could only be one possible owner.
Oh yeah? And who is that?
Riku Yoshi. Marion, this is Detective Columbus. Has anyone called you?
Oh, Detective Columbus, what's going on? I can't get a hold of anyone. Nan, her dad, what's going on?
Well, Marion, that's why I'm contacting you. They've both been arrested.
What? Oh my God, arrested?
Yes, arrested.
But for what?
Accessory to murder.
Accessory to murder? What are you talking about?
The gun, Marion. We got the serial number back.
Yeah, and who does it belong to?
Riku Yoshi.
Riku Yoshi? You mean Nan's client? The engineer who shot his wife?
That's right, Marion. And if I remember correctly, the murder weapon hasn't been found until today.
But that means that Nan was hiding it for him.
Yes, it appears she was.
Hiding it in our house without me knowing it?
I suppose you wouldn't have approved of it being stored there.
But why would she cover it up for him? Why would she do this?
I don't know, Marion. I guess you're going to have to ask her. Maybe she just wanted him to be found innocent. Maybe it's something else.
Well, don't you worry. I'm going to find out, Detective.
I was hoping that you would say that.
But what about Dad? He didn't do anything.
Dad? Oh, you mean David. Yes, well, considering he was the one who tried to throw away the gun, I had no choice but to arrest him as well.
But I'm sure he wasn't a part of this thing. I'm sure of it, Detective.
Then why did he do it in the middle of the night, Marion?
Well, I'll find that out too. Hey, Nan. How are you? Oh, Marion, thank God. You have to get me out of here. I mean, this is ridiculous. They're denying me bail. Can you believe that? Maybe you should just tell them whatever they need to know. Don't you think that will help? Wait, what? What are you talking about? Have you been talking to the cops, Marion? Have they gotten to you? No, it's just they've got your dad. What do you mean? They arrested him? Yeah, of course. But that's ridiculous. He didn't do anything wrong. But what did he do? He just did what I told him to do. What's this all about, Nan? Why are you in trouble? Where did the gun come from? I don't know. No more lies. I have to know right now. I'm telling you, Marion, this is all a big misunderstanding. Nan, stop. All right. It's Yoshi. It's Riku Yoshi's gun. Yes, I hid it for him. But why? Why would you do such a thing? Because he offered me a job at his firm, Marion. A job? Head counsel at Yoshi International. But that's a big deal, yes. It would have made us multi-millionaires, Marion, until all of this happened. But, Nan, Yoshi killed his wife. It was an accident, okay? Is that what you've convinced yourself of? No, it was. Just talk to him. Then why hide the gun for him? I don't know, Marion. It's over, Nan. We're over. You've gotten your dad wrapped up in this. Now I'm getting him out. But wait, Marion, what about me? Marion! Hey, Dad.
Oh, Marion. Thank God. What's going on? Can you get me out of here?
I'm working on it.
Oh, jeez. What the heck was I thinking?
What were you thinking?
I guess that's what I get for believing my own daughter when she told me that gun wasn't hers. But I guess I shouldn't have thrown it away in the middle of the night.
And why did you do that?
I don't know. I guess I thought it would be suspicious if I did it during the day.
Yeah, a lot less suspicious than in the middle of the night.
Well, I guess I kind of screwed up.
It's going to be okay. Just hang in there.
But how do you know?
Columbus said he's just holding on to you until some papers go through. You'll be a free man in an hour.
He is? Oh, great. But what about Nan?
Well, Nan is going to have to face the music, Dad.
She was helping that Yoshi son of a bitch, wasn't she?
I'm afraid she was.
Oh, that foolish girl.
She had us both fooled, I guess.
Are you gonna wait for her?
I don't know. Too soon to tell.
I wouldn't blame you if you didn't.
Well, now what are we going to do?
Besides lunch?
Yeah, besides lunch.
What anybody does, Marion. We rebuild.
Riku Yoshi was found guilty and sentenced to life in prison for the murder of his wife. Nan was charged with obstruction of justice and being an accessory to murder after the fact. She was given 7 years in prison. Marion and Dad are still close and help each other out whenever they can. Eventually, Nan and Marion began to speak again, but only on occasion, and they never got back together or saw each other in person again.